Welcome to Fantasy Poker Central. I'm your host Eric Danis, joined today by Poker News Senior News Editor and 2013 World Series of Poker bracelet winner, Chad Holloway. Chad, how are things?
Things are going well. The poker schedule is starting to heat up with EPT Prague. Pretty excited about it.
You're right, Chad. Prague is now our focus. It is one of the biggest tournaments on the EPT and the final major tournament on the European circuit. Let's give 3 picks each for our fantasy poker managers, 3 people that they should be keeping an eye on in Prague. Who you got, Chad?
Well, I'm calling mine the Black Friday sale. Nothing to do with poker's Black Friday, but the holiday season. And I call it that because each of these players cost $10,000 in the Fantasy Poker Manager, which is a steal. My first pick is going to be Matt Vengren. Here's a guy who hasn't done much this year. He's only got $11,000 in cashes, which is his lowest since 2006. But he's getting back on the horse, going to Prague for the first time. I spoke with him. He's pretty excited about Prague. I'm looking for him to make some noise there.
We're getting some insider information from Chad. Who's your second pick?
Second pick is another $10,000 pick, and it's Julian, who you might know as the defending champion of EPT Prague. Last year, he defeated a field of 1,007 players to win almost $1 million, and he topped a tough table, a final table that included Ole Shemian, Max Silver, and Stephen Chidwick. So anybody who can do that gets my respect and a spot on my roster.
It does seem a little unfair to be able to grab the champ at 10K, but you can. Who's your third pick, Chad?
My third pick is actually another guy from last year's final table, and I'm going to butcher his name because it's a Greek name. I'm going to do my best. Giorgio Soteriopoulos. I like him as a poker player. Finished runner-up to track last year, and he's got 3 other runner-up finishes in EPT side events. He's just a grinder to the core. I like him to make another deep run in Prague.
I like that pick a lot, Chad. Coming to my picks, I also have a Julian on my team. Julian Thomas, actually, who won WPT Prague a few days after Julian Track won EPT Prague last December. I really like this pick. He's had a fair 2014, Chad, about 65K in winnings. Nothing really amazing, but he does have a side event victory at WPT Venice and finished 29th at the WPT Seminole Hard Rock Showdown last April. So, a little mid-range pick that could win you big. My second pick is I'm busting our 10K challenge, Chad, with Andrew Chen, going with a little fellow Canadian. He's just on fire right now, and I just cannot overlook Andrew Chen. If you can fit him in your budget, go ahead and do it. Finished 3rd at the Master Classics of Poker. That was his second final table in a row at the MCOP. Also won EPT London, the High Roller event, just a month ago. I really feel that it's the time of year for Chen. This is his top year on the circuit, which is quite surprising for a guy that's had tons of success for many years on the circuit. My third pick is my favorite pick of the year. Iron Lightborn. If you have not heard the name, you should. He's a type of player, Chad, that you hear of him and then you look at his Hendon profile and you're shocked. This person is legit. Iron Lightborn won Unibet Open London just a week ago, actually. And he's had some very serious cashes on the circuit, including in American events on the WPT. At 10K, if he's anywhere near the top of the chip count, Chad, I am putting Iron Lightborn on my team.
I love your picks. You kind of given away some secret information, some sleeper picks, if you will. This is inside knowledge because guys like you and I who are familiar with the circuit know these players. A lot of fantasy poker players might not, and like you said, they definitely should.
Thank you for joining us, Chad, and make sure to follow Mr. Holloway on Twitter at Chad A. Holloway. A reminder to fantasy poker managers that your lineups lock on Saturday at noon Prague time. Lineups for EPT Prague lock Saturday noon Prague time. Make sure to get those picks in. Live from Fantasy Poker Central, I'm Eric Danis.